This episode of Capes and Lunatic Sidekicks is brought to you by Tweaked Audio. To get awesome headphones, go to tweakedaudio.com and use the coupon code Southgate to get 30% off, free shipping, and a lifetime warranty. Or you can get there through the link on our website, southgatemediagroup.com.
Recording has started.
Wade's World! Wade's World! Wade's World! Wade's World! Jimmy Chong gets on.
Settle down, Lilith. I know you're excited. This is Wade's World, after all, the Deadpool podcast. But I am Phil, and as I said, that is Lilith Hellfire.
Hey, y'all.
Lilith Hell fired up.
I mean, I really feel like we should do these on Tuesday so that it's Taco and Tequila Tuesday.
Okay. Oh, you want to sit there and eat tacos, too?
Chimichangas, tacos, burritos, whatever.
Get that Taco Bell sponsorship.
They don't have chimichangas.
That's alright. We can eat tacos for Taco Tuesday.
Everybody knows Taco Bell's for drunks. It's drunk food after the club.
Well, that's why I'm offering. You would like Taco Bell, Craig.
Fresh kitchen. Anyway, what god-awful issues are we talking about? I'm kidding. Only for one. And y'all all know by now which one I'm talking about.
Back to our classic reviews of Agent X number 14 and Soldier X number 9.
Oh, we are almost there.
9.
We're almost there. So, Deadpool Walking Part 2, Foul Brain Stew. I feel like this had way too many pages. Because basically it's just Black Swan explaining the telepathic script that links Deadpool, himself, and Hayden. And then they're like trying to fix it, but it's like it's part 2, so this is all just set up.
Yeah. Well, we kind of get a flashback on Outlaw. Hey, we just talked about her last episode.
Scroll down.
That's right.
Pick up Domino Annual number 1.
And Gail must love Outlaw.
Well, yeah, she got the gang back together, you know?
Yep.
But yeah.
And it's Sandy and Taskmaster trying to put Deadpool back together after Alex shot him.
That probably is my favorite little scene in the whole issue. I love putting Deadpool back together like a little puzzle. Like a little meat puzzle.
No. And then they throw him in the bathtub.
But yeah, this is kind of like, the dialogue was fun, but it like kind of plotted, because like I said, it's all just kind of set up for this next issue that comes.
Well, yeah, we get the info dump from Black Swan about how, you know, Alex is the dead guy, and you got stuff from Black Swan. Everyone seemed to have got a piece of Deadpool's healing factor.
I mean, as you do, it's one of the better powers to have. Spread it around. After
the events, scroll way down after the events of Deadpool. What issue?
69?
Yeah.
We just need like that Beavis and Butthead chuckle.
Mm.
That's what we need for this podcast.
Yep, another drop we need.
Oh, I don't know. It was like I said, it was like a lot of talking. A lot of it.
Talking, finding winkies, yep.
Mm.
No! Well,
I don't know what else to say. Like I said, not a lot happened. Just that info dump. You're like, sure, Taskmaster, Black Swan, whoever.
Deadpool playing with his winky. But hey, did you see Sandy in that dress? Can you blame him?
Nope. I mean, Sandy has consistently been one of the best things about these issues, so that's not surprising.
Yes. I love Taskmaster, like, telling Black Swan, I'm not putting this gun down till you're back in Germany. Or like, if I even feel anything if you even blink, I think you're in my head. Your head's gonna be over there.
I don't know. Not really a lot to say about this issue.
No, like you said, it was a lot of setup, a lot of explanation.
Yeah. I know Gail was probably like tearing her hair out at this point. Like, you brought me back for this. This feels like a lot of editor notes. That's what this feels like, specifically.
Well, I mean, she did have to hit, you have to bring Deadpool back, and by the end, I'm sure he had to be, back status quo.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, okay, wonder if you have 3 issues to do it in, so it's like, okay.
Yeah. The first issue wasted a lot of time, though.
Yeah, I know.
Because, that was obviously the cliffhanger.
Mm-hmm.
So, but you ruined it with the title and the cover, but whatever. I'm over it. That was last time we talked about it.
And you get the whole soap opera thing, because when Outlaw does get back, she finds Alex's jockstrap in Sandy's bedroom, so.
Your phone concurs.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a little drama. Gave me Arrow season 2 flashbacks.
Yes. Then they try to do like a telepathic seance to get everyone back to where they are, and Black Swan tries to take everything. Like
Freaky Friday, but not kind of vibe.
Yeah, Black Swan tried. Where does Black Swan get lightning powers? Who had lightning powers? Doesn't it look like he lifted off the ground and there's stuff coming out of his hands? Who had that? Deadpool didn't have that. What's his face? The dead guy didn't have that, did he?
He's been saving that for a rainy day.
I mean, was Storm in the mix? I don't know.
No, she would have fried him. She's competent at her job.
But then he tries to telepathically make Sandy shoot herself. No, don't do that.
Rude!
And then right as he's about to kill Alex, you see a shadowy figure get something out of the trunk of the car. Being Arthur. Because guess who's back on the last page? Impaling a fool.
That's what we do.
Yep. Uncle Pool is back.
He's like, oh, yay! Maybe?
What, you don't want Deadpool back?
Of course you wanted him back, but it's like, I wanted to resolve Alex's deal more than I wanted Deadpool back at this point, because we were so invested.
We're still one more issue.
I know. But I'm just saying.
Before you can resolve anything, you gotta take out Black Swan. Finally.
Yeah, I was gonna say finally. God, they did drag that out.
There was those last couple issues of Deadpool, and then you didn't hear anything until like the last arc of Agent X.
It's like unfinished. They should just titled it Unfinished Business.
Well, I think they kind of had to do it that way because, if Agent X was going to stay around, they would have been like, oh yeah, Black Swan died in the last issue of Deadpool. But since they had to wind everything back, they're like, okay, Black Swan's back because
dun, dun, dun.
Everyone survived that explosion almost.
It's not a very effective explosion.
No.
But it's comic books, so you just kind of have to roll with it. These are definitely classic comic book antics.
Yes, from the year, what is it, 2003? Yes.
Yeah. God, I feel old when you said that.
Oh, shut up.
Forever ago.
You feel old. I remember when comic books cost $1.
Me too. Kind of.
I kind of started collecting when it was on the border of like 75 cents, going to $1.
I mean, it's tough to find a place where you can get the back issues for $1 nowadays.
I know.
If you got a local comic book shop that sells back issues for $1, cherish it, frequent it, take it to your advantage because these comic book stores are out of control.
Support the dollar bins.
Just buy the whole long box for $75 and get it over with.
There you go.
Anyway, I would give this a B+.
Yes, I concur.
I like the dialogue, but like I said, I feel like I know like comic books are a set amount of pages, but they could have done the story in way more and gave us a backup. Way less and gave us a backup. Is all that I'm saying.
True. Yeah, the first issue wasted a lot more time, I think.
Well, yeah, it's issue 2, and you're just like, okay, okay, he's back and he's impaling fools. Now what? How are we gonna wrap this up in these few pages that are left?
Yeah, but I guess maybe Gail was filling space too, because it's like, do you really need take 3 issues to do the whole seance thing? And
I guess you're right. I guess we should be grateful for that.
But she kind of padded it instead of just like dragging it out. Like
they could have just gave us Sandy in a nightie or. A little fashion montage.
I mean, there were people who would have dragged out that whole thing at the amusement park for 3 issues. Goodness.
Oh, maybe even 6. Who are we kidding?
Today, yeah.
You're right. Small miracles.
All right, so should we move on to Soldier X?
Yes, let's just get that over with.
Number
what
9.
in the hell were they thinking?
Well,
Rebels, Freaks, and Profits. I'm like, okay, that you basically just described the X-Men universe. Yes.
Yes. well, it was a new creative team.
True. Although the art's still shaky, the story's still shaky, we could have just kept the old guys.
It was just really, well, Cable
it's kind of like a what if story, though, really.
Yeah, well, Cable really doesn't show up until the end, too.
Yeah. It's like they try to be all fake deep and philosophical in this issue. It's just like nature versus nurture kind of debate is what I was getting the vibe that they were going for.
Yes, to like very quickly sum up this issue, basically a redneck gets beat up as a kid, so then he's against all races and creeds and, anyone who's not white.
Yeah. Jonas Keller.
Yes. Even has the Confederate flag, belt buckle and everything.
Fun fact, I actually, I have 2 neighbors actually, like, down around the corner. I was like, when I moved in, I was like, oh, that's lovely.
What, the flag?
Yeah. I was just like, Florida.
Oh, yeah, it's up here too, so.
Well, like, it shouldn't be this part of Florida, though, because, like, the more north you go in Florida, the more south it feels, and the more, like, south you go, the more urban it feels. So I was just, like, a little side-eye. But anyway, I'm sure they're perfectly lovely people. Anywho, this story was just, like, really weird. I was just like, I don't get why we're telling this story.
Again, are we killing time to issue 12? I don't know.
Pretty much.
I don't know. I almost see it as like a precursor to those like Cable and Deadpool issues, because it's like, okay, Cable. Maybe I'm just trying to justify it in my head.
It's okay.
Maybe I'm just trying to justify it in my head, but it's just like Cable sees how crappy the world is, so he creates this haven on this island.
Well, I mean, yeah, true.
Just meditating 45 miles out in the ocean.
As you do once you reach that meditation guru level. Don't be jealous.
Basically, that's all he does this issue. He floats above the ocean, and then he goes and basically plays head games with that general.
Yeah.
Oh no, he does.
It kind of reminded me of the X-Men movie a little bit.
Yeah.
The new gen. I forget which one it is. They all run together. They do. The one with the younger cast, they all run together.
First Class?
No, the one after that.
Days of Future Past?
Yep, that one. That they butchered to pieces.
I caught the last couple minutes of Logan on HBO. What was it, yesterday? That's a decent one.
It was decent, but, like, it doesn't hold up to, like, a third watching. Like, you're just like, yeah, this is overrated.
How dare you.
I mean, it's the best thing in the X-verse before Deadpool came out, but it's not saying much. It's like saying Wonder Woman's the best movie in the DCEU. Okay.
Yeah.
Anywho, I did like the artwork, actually, though.
Yeah, it is an improvement over the previous.
Yeah, it kind of had, like, that hazy sepia kind of, like, thing going for it a little bit, especially when he's, like, meditating. I did like that. Yeah,
I did. I think it did fit the mood of this book more than, like, the previous team, yeah.
Definitely. So I will give it a B-. Very generous. Trying to stay positive.
I'll give it a straight B, maybe just because I liked it. Maybe it's just compared to the last team, but I did like it better. I kind of see where they're going. I'm like, okay, I'm willing to give this, more time. But that cliffhanger, it's like he's surrounded by like normal humans. Oh no, how's he gonna get out?
Okay, I thought that was just me. I don't know. Has he taken to not like killing people or?
Well, he has telekinesis. All he has to do is blink and like these guys.
Does he ever use it though?
Well, I mean, remember, like what was that? Like 2 issues ago? Oh, he wasn't using it, but then all of a sudden he's like stopping helicopters in midair and stuff. I mean, all you have to do is blink and pin the guys to the wall or the ceiling or whatever.
I know, but like, I don't know, just Cable's not smart right now. So it's just like, should I be worried for him? Are we worried about his soul? Like, what? I don't know what it means.
It's like he wants to save the world, but meanwhile he's like, I don't want to make it too easy on myself for some reason.
For reasons?
I guess.
Oh, where's that burnt up teddy bear when you need it? Yeah, Cable definitely needs to do that and mellow the hell out.
Rolling.
Oh, so how many? We'll have like 3 more issues for this one, right?
Yeah, 10, 11, 12. Yes.
Yes. So yeah, we're almost done, guys.
And we'll get 2 out of the way in one episode, because next episode we'll do the last part of Agent X and Soldier X 10, and then after that we can do Soldier X 11 and 12 in one episode. Get out of the way. So 2 more episodes, we'll be done with Agent X and Soldier X. So. And
what will we be moving on to next? Have the people voted? Have they decided?
No, they should.
Well, in case they don't, what would you like to discuss next? You want to get back to some current Deadpool or some Christopher Priest, or?
We'll think about it. I mean, whatever you want to do, Christopher Priest. I know, weren't we talking maybe some early Spider-Man Deadpool? I don't know.
Yeah, just something fun, because this has been depressing.
Yeah.
Soldier X has been depressing.
Can even do some Deadpool team up. I don't know. We'll figure something out.
Definitely.
Some fun.
Some fun, yes.
But please email us and let us know what Deadpool would you like us to review. WadesWorldPod@gmail.com, Facebook.com/WadesWorldPodcast, @WadesWorldPod, and @CL Sidekicks on Twitter, Instagram, Wade's World, Deadpool Podcast, and CL Sidekicks. And while you're on Instagram, follow Super Connectivity and tell Charlie Esser.
You should have named it all one word.
Super Connectivity, all one word. And the voicemail, 614-382-2737. That's 614-38-CAPES. Give us your best Deadpool impression. Tell us where we can find a Gwenpool costume for Charlie Esser.
Halloween's approaching. Are you going as Deadpool?
That's right. Oh, yeah. Yes, send us your cosplay. We can share it on the social media.
Mm-hmm.
As long as it's family friendly.
Boo.
Well, Lilith, where can people find you for their not so family friendly cosplay?
You nerds want to fight me or follow me as the DC as the CW Arrowverse gets ready to launch for fall 2018. I'll have a lot to say about it at Lilith Hellfire. If you want to talk Superman or Smallville or just enjoy swearing, you can find a safe haven at Save Me Podcast on Facebook, Twitter, Pinterest, and Instagram.
And any creatives or actors, Ryan Reynolds still looking for you. NightwingPDP@gmail.com, and on Twitter I'm at NightwingPDP. What?
Blake Lively just had a movie come out, A Simple Favor, which is based on one of my favorite books. I haven't seen it yet, but I've heard rave reviews, so I'm gonna go see it this weekend. But yeah, I want to encourage you guys to go support Ryan Reynolds' wife. I've heard nothing but good things, and the book is actually freaking fantastic. So
come on, we want to talk to the happy couple.
And it's starring Anna Kendricks too. So if you are a fan of her, you should check that out too.
Ooh, nice. Well, I guess that's it.
All right.
On that note.
That's right, Charlie. So I think we should wrap up. For another week, this has been Wade's World.
Send us your chimichangas and tequila.
And then we're going to do the wrap up with Agent X. Send us your thoughts on the Agent X series, the last part of the series as a whole. Gail Simone, we're still looking for you.
She's so busy. Leave her alone.
I think Mr. Charlie Esser wants to join us if we ever get Gail Simone.
We're not talking Secret Six or Ambush Bug. Forget it, Charlie.
Plastic Man.
That, I will allow that.
A mess.